Hey guys, it's Krista. This is part 2 of my tummy tuck question and answers. Part 1 got a little bit lengthy, so I made a part 2. So let's get into this. Someone asked, how comparable is a tummy tuck to a C-section? I can't fully answer that because I haven't had a C-section myself, but I would imagine that it's pretty similar, except a tummy tuck is worse. No doubt about it, a tummy tuck is worse because with a C-section, you're cut from like in your like hip area, like just a small area in the bikini area. You're cut through layers of muscle and stuff, the baby. So I imagine tummy tuck or a C-section is very painful. I'm not saying a C-section isn't painful, but with a tummy tuck, you are cut hip to hip. So you have a wider range of scar. Your skin is attached from your belly button down, so you're in that hunched over position, which is gonna cause back pain for a while. Your actual abs are repaired and worked on, so there's pain there. So I imagine it's pretty comparable because a C-section is cutting through even muscle, but it's just in a smaller area. So I would assume a tummy tuck is worse, but pretty comparable though. And recovery time, the scar, things like that. Okay. Are docs able to cut below your C-section scar? Yeah, it would depend on where your scar is at, but the skin is removed from your belly button down. So if you have a scar in between there, I would imagine that's removed altogether. If you don't have a ton of skin to be removed, I'm sure they might even work with that scar. They might cut that scar again, just so you don't have 2 different scars. It really depends on your body, how much skin is being removed. I had a tattoo on my hip, and he wasn't quite sure if the top of my tattoo would be removed, but he made sure to pull it down enough to make it removed so your surgeon can work with your requests and things like that. When do you see true results? I would say at least a year. At least a year. So, because I had my swelling for 6 months and then I had that revision, and whether I had the revision or not, I would have had the lipo 6 months later. If I didn't have the lipo 6 months later, I would have had it at the time of tummy tuck. The reason why my surgeon doesn't do that is because it creates complications with healing. When you're cut in that area, all your blood supply is going to that area to heal, and if you have lipo as well, you might not heal as properly. So my surgeon is just brilliant. That's why he does it that way. I would say at least a year though, but even then, like a year and a half was when I found that my abs were getting stronger. I babied myself though, so it really depends on you, but I would say generally at least a year. Okay, so I'll show you my scar real quick, and then I have one last question that it's kind of a broad question with the tummy tuck, and that's how I deal with haters, which is kind of a pretty important question. So I'll show you my scar real quick, and then I'll cover that question, okay? I hope you guys can see this okay. But this is my tummy, and I hope I'm not being too revealing, but the scar is super low. So, yeah, I kind of just wanted to show you that. Way back here. So as you can see, it's barely even visible out here, but yeah, it is there, but it's barely visible. My stretch marks cover a lot of it, so I hope that you can see, but yeah, it comes out to here. My surgeon, that's another thing you need to check with your surgeon. So my surgeon made sure he came back far enough that I don't have dog ears. Dog ears, I mean, I guess I kind of have a little bit of it, but that's just my body. It's just fat. But I don't know if you can see, but like how like right here, it just kind of bulges. Mine doesn't do it at all. But there are times if your surgeon doesn't come out enough, right here will like bulge where your scar ends. But if your scar comes back far enough, you won't have that. Sorry, yes, you're gonna see my panties, but this is where I naturally wear my underwear. And I have really high hip bones, and so I wear my underwear pretty dang low, and my entire scar is covered. The only thing is like how I told you, the scar right here kind of is raised, so it sometimes pokes out a little bit, but yeah. Real quick, just kind of a more close-up on my scar. Here's how it comes around. I don't know if you can fully see it. This isn't really swelling that you see right here. Like I said, it's just fat I have in that area. Not perfect. I'm just hitting the gym, but I do have fat. So there's the raised scar. How you can see it kind of raises there. there's the crease from my revision that I was telling you about. It is just like fat in that area though. It's like, I don't know, it's hard. It's my hip bone. I have really high hip bones, so it kind of is weird, but yeah, I don't know. You can kind of see that it's like, I don't know, I'm soft in that area. There are things you can use on your scar. I used, what did I use? Coconut oil sometimes. A good mixture is almond oil with shea butter. That's what I did. Almond oil with shea butter. Shea butter is a solid, so I just put a little in my hand. The almond oil, I warm it with my finger, melt it, and just put it on my scar. You can't use anything like that until your scar is completely healed. All the scabs and stuff are gone, because you don't want open wounds and putting oils. And so be patient. Okay, so I had a question. Someone asked, how do I deal with haters and negative comments on my transformation and tummy tuck? And I wanted to address this question because it is what it is. It happens a lot, and people see that. So anyway, first and foremost, I just want people to understand that a lot of hateful, negative comments come from a place of just not knowing. They don't understand. They don't know what a full tummy tuck is. They just don't know. So I try to be understanding to that. At first, I try not to get angry. I try to just, educate them. And if they're still negative after that point, that's on them. So it's either people just really don't understand, and it's sad that they have to be hateful or rude from a place when they don't fully understand. It's sad that that happens, but it happens. And then there are people who literally are they're just hateful. They're angry, and they can't be happy for other people. So with me, I just try to understand. And then other than that, I don't care. I don't care. Like, it makes me sad that people are that angry with themselves and mad at the world that they have to take things out on other people. But I don't know. It really doesn't bother me much, because I know that it's just coming from a place of it doesn't make sense. Like, people talk crap and say, there's so many bad things that can be said about a tummy tuck, and I did this journey initially for me. I documented it all for me so that I could look back and see it, but then I posted about it, and it kind of turned into this big thing where, it touched people's lives. It helped people in their own tummy tucks. It helped give people courage to get it done and things like that. And I know there's a lot of negative things that can be said about surgery, but a tummy tuck, if done for the right reasons, you're not doing something that isn't yours. You're getting back something that you already had that was ruined from, pregnancy and whatever, and not everyone needs it. And a lot of the misunderstanding with it is a tummy tuck is not a weight loss surgery. Like a bypass or a stomach what is it called? I don't know. Where people have the part of their stomach cut or banded, I don't know. Anyway, that's a weight loss surgery, and I'm not hating on it, but it makes it so it decreases your appetites and you lose weight. It's for weight loss, and it's usually when you're at a point where it's the last desperate measure, and I'm like all for it. Cool, that's a weight loss surgery. But a tummy tuck is not. A tummy tuck is after you've lost all that weight, you have the skin, or you've had babies and you have hernias. I've seen girls that have these hernias that come out of their belly buttons that are so scary and sad, and it's painful. And it's painful having that abdominal separation. Like I talked about. Anyway, it's my story, it's my life, and I know why I did it, and I don't need people's opinions. I know that it wasn't a weight loss surgery. I lost 65 pounds before my tummy tuck. And when I say that the tummy tuck wasn't a weight loss surgery, I'm not saying that the tummy tuck didn't help the look of things. Obviously, it had that skin removed, and it helped the way I look now. But all my hard work, the tummy tuck had nothing to do with that. I'm still losing a ton of weight. So anyway, people are either they just don't know, and I'll educate them, and then they're nice about it, or they know and they want to be ignorant, and that's their choice. And so anyway, I don't know how else to address that, or what else to say about that. It's literally, I don't care. I'm happy. I know why I did it. I don't need to explain myself. People understand. That's cool. People don't understand. That's cool. People don't understand and not say anything. I love you. I appreciate that. And then there's people who don't understand and like to say stuff. People literally comment on my page and stuff, and it doesn't, I don't know. I literally look at it like, I feel bad for you. Like, I'm sorry that you are that way. I'm sorry you're hateful. I don't know. It really doesn't bother me at all. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. It's literally, it's your mindset. It's the way you think about things, you know? There's no such thing as someone making you mad. It's your choice how to react to that. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's easy for me to block it out. Yeah, sometimes things hurt. Sometimes it hurts realizing that people can be so hateful, but it really just makes me sad for them. Really. Okay. Yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. I have my Instagram channel my Instagram page that is where I mostly post everything before and after, is all my fitness stuff. That is at Christa Cox 3. Keep in mind, it is fitness, it is health, it is my tummy tuck. Don't go follow that page if you don't like health and fitness. I do have a personal page, which is Christa Cox 2. That's where I post about my family, myself, my jobs, things like that. I try to separate it because I do have people who literally hate seeing fitness, who literally hate seeing fit people, who hate seeing my progress, and that's cool. So that's why I separated it. Which probably comes back to the hater question. Everyone sees that I get so much hate. So anyway, it's really hot. I have a Twitter. Everything is linked down below. I have a Facebook page where you guys can ask me questions as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.